Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Hey,
Greg's knee was going good there.
I know it. Greg was tearing it up with that knee in there.
I know. By the time it was over, I was crying. I said, "Oh shit, that's gotta hurt."
I was just wondering about the copyright on that. I should have had Bart re-sing that first.
We'll be all right. Hey, look at what we got going on. Chat's working.
Yeah.
Oh.
1 week in a row. We're on a roll.
All right, I'm leaving.
How's it going, Casey? Good to see you.
Hey, Casey.
Casey.
You know, the change from StreamYard, not to mention the fact we saved money. It's not, this is one of my favorite things about using Restream is this chat being up on the window with us.
Right? Yeah, that sidebar chat, that's nice. Polo's here.
Polo?
Yeah.
Merry
Polo.
Christmas.
Oh,
Kelly,
Yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. It's been so long since we had a working chat.
well, if anybody's noticed, I'm back in the office. I actually made it down. Ooh, WKRP turkey drop Les Nessman.
Talk about the chat working. Shelby says it's a Christmas miracle.
Yes.
I think I think it was a miracle me getting down these stairs today. I mean, I had some pretty extensive physical therapy this week that hurt like hell, but pain, I guess, no pain, no gain, and the pain caused me some gain. So I said, "What the hell? I'm going to go for it and try it." And I don't know how long I'll last down here. This is not a chair conducive for somebody who had knee surgery, but I'm going to tough it out as long as I can. Coca-Cola, red can.
Zero sugar Coca-Cola. We only had, see now, this is the type of awesome husband I am. We only had one cherry left. I gave it to Kelly. It is
nice.
Christmas. The rest of the year, she's fucked, but it's Christmas, so she can have the cherry today. Nice. Got the 7-Up going.
7-Up, zero sugar.
You're supposed to mix that with the Dickens cider. 7-Up and cider.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to ask Cheryl that when I go upstairs. I'm going to see if she wants some Dickens cider when I get upstairs.
Oh,
There we go.
Kids, cover your ears.
Yeah. Kelly always makes me put liquor in it because she likes the hard Dickens cider. But
and so we have digressed.
uh-oh. Hold on. We got Chunky's here.
Hey,
Chunky now works at the Holiday Inn Express in Van Horn, Texas.
Oh,
Nice.
hello, Chunky.
She may or may not be on the clock right now watching this show. Good to see you. Yvette's her name.
Salty.
I don't know if she wants that thrown out to the public, but yeah, that's my new buddy at work. I trained her, and she's stuck around anyway, even after working with couple shifts.
Nice.
But
did you guys put a tree and everything up there at work?
at work, oh yeah. Kelly did it all.
Oh, nice.
She kept on everybody. Hey, where's the Christmas stuff? Where's the Christmas stuff? So finally, she's like, I'll just go get it myself. And yeah, so we did get the tree up and we got all that stuff. Salty's here.
Salty.
AKA Fat Boys Gaming and Nonsense. But yeah, so we got the hotel all decorated up for the big Christmas, and
Oh, nice.
it's looking.
Yeah, they did
festive.
that kind of in front of me at the one we stayed at near Seattle. Thanksgiving. I think it was Thanksgiving morning. They started putting up the tree and everything before you come in. And they had a guy. It was their nighttime guy, but he was bald with a beard and mustache. So I called him Seattle Bart the whole time I was there.
Oh, nice, nice.
Did he flip you off?
I'm sure he did. After I bothered him, the wife kept saying, "Ask him for more towels. Ask him for more toilet paper." He's probably like,
Yeah.
maybe if he didn't crap so much, he wouldn't need more toilet paper.
Getting back to Chunky here. This is what. Remember last week I said the girl from work said she was going to come and she didn't show up. So Kelly was cussing her for not coming to the show and all that. This is her. So she made it.
Welcome. Merry Christmas.
It was embarrassing. I had to take myself off the show because I was crying, and but for it. But yeah, she's awful quiet now. Maybe she went in and said hi, and then she logged back off, which I don't blame her because
That's usually what I do.
she said he's just as ugly on YouTube as he has at work, so there's no point in sticking around.
Nice thing about watching somebody on video, though, their looks can't be changed, but at least they can't smell you.
That's true. Cannabis says there's a ROM hack of 2600 Kaboom called WKRP in Cincinnati, Turkeys Away.
Nice.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
I seen a ROM hack of Kaboom too, but Poe said that's naughty.
Oh, she's spamming the hearts. Well, that's good.
Nice.
Hey, if you go into the description below this video, there are links to all three of these other guys' channels right in there. You can go over there and click a thumbs up on their channels too, because that's how we are. We're big on shilling for our channels. We are heavy promoters here. Ah, shit. I thought we told Derek it was going to be Monday night from now on, so he wouldn't be here on Sundays. Hey, and look at that. Greg is in his office. Yes. For anyone that didn't notice, Greg is in his office.
Another Christmas miracle.
I don't know how long I'll last because I'm not very comfortable right now. This is not the gaming chair is not good. If you want to have knee surgery, dump the gaming chair and get something better.
Great.
Yeah.
You know what you could do? You could put a green screen, just take a picture behind you, and then you can stay upstairs, and it looks like you're in your basement.
How are you throwing your voice like that, Mike?
I know he's ventriloquist.
Let me try it. Hey, Greg, you're a dick.
Well, if Mike talks, Bo, you move your mouth. Yeah, you're froze up again, Mike.
Oh no.
Yeah, we practiced this pre-show. We can put frozen Mike, big screen.
Do you like to build a snowman?
Yeah, I think
man,
that's
our
my
viewers-
son's webcam because it's like, wait a minute, this looks different.
Our view count just went up by going to frozen Mike.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
There it is. He's back. He's back.
Derek, put the lotion down. He's back. You don't have that big screen, Mike.
That's hilarious. Let's see. Polo thinks that's a green screen. That's not a green screen. That's Poe's backyard. He's just outside for the show.
yeah.
That's not smoke. 17 degrees out here.
Yeah. We did some math pre-show too, and we figured out that it's 40 degrees warmer in my arcade than it is in Poe's garage right now.
Yeah, my garage is actually, I went up 1 degree. It's 34 now here in the garage. So
yeah, I'm still 73, so I'm only 39 degrees warmer than you. But let's see.
You think your family would go out and sit in the garage for an hour and a half while you did the show
right.
in the house.
Join me.
Yeah. I feel for you, Poe. I come out here, and the other morning I came out here to play something, and how sometimes I'll come out here and the thermometer for the indoor just says high because it's over 100 degrees in here. The other day it just said low because it was like 25 in here. If it gets below freezing, it just says low. And that's when I discovered that my computer was like not liking playing anything. But I got 71 outside. Not outside. It's only 57 outside, Kelly, unless my thermometer's stuck. Look, everyone's just turning into dots. So it's just me and you, Poe. Me, you, and the dot boys.
Is my audio still working in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can still hear you. I mean, yeah, it's all good.
Greg's just being a sport and joining me as a circle.
Arcade Chaos says balls off. So I think he wants us to kick the two guys off that are just balls.
Mike and I are in a dark room together.
We'll make giant Greg circle. That's
what up, G?
It's haunted house for the Atari.
it's Big G in the house. Oh God, I'm clicking on all kinds of stuff. Sup, my brother, says T-Dog.
T-Dog? Mike and Greg, if you're just tuning in, they're on location.
Yeah.
Well, Greg just ruined it. We're calling it in for the news on the drums.
Yeah.
Well, you
I was
might
going to
see
say,
me.
go ahead, Greg.
Well, you might see me pop in and out, but I came down here, and in order to alleviate the pain, I got to stand up every now and then. Well, I came down here in this nice shirt for the show and in my underwear.
And that's all.
So every time I stand up, you get a nice crotch shot. So I just figured I'd kill the camera and save you all the
embarrassment. Nice. Oh, excellent. 3 degrees for Chaos.
Beauty.
Yeah. So we had a couple of tournaments that ended this week. We did the big long Charlie Brown tournament, and Greg did a tournament. Greg, did you want to talk about your tournament first? As Kelly likes to call him, No Pants Greg.
Sure.
That's what's weird is she's been calling him that ever since we visited him. So I don't know what went on. Let's see. Now I should make you big. Hold on. Boom. Oh crap. Go. This is the one that Derek was ahead of me.
Oh.
Derek ended up with 5,471,860, it looks like.
Yeah.
Off grid, 2,081,470, and I could never beat that 1,372,770. So yeah, there you go. 3 people, 1, 2, and 3, but we all placed in the top 3, so we're all winners.
That's right. Top 3 finish. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, that's a great game though. That score 5 million. That's amazing score. So props to you, Derek. Props to you.
Now, is anybody playing that on the Switch yet? The 3 new ones? Because I'll tell you, I'm just curious if other people, they still have not fixed the sound. The sound is horrible. It gets loud, it gets quiet, then it gets all crackly, and it just, they work on the other devices, but on the Switch, they're horrible.
Yeah, I haven't tried them, but I saw on Reddit where people said the same thing, that the Switch, two of the 3 tables have bad sound. So
I think they designed it for the Switch 2.
Probably.
Which is being released tomorrow, by the way.
Is it really?
Well, I thought I'd throw out a bunch of other bum dope, because I'll tell you what, every other YouTuber buys out there saying, I know what's going to happen. I know what it's going to look like. It's going to be like this, and it's going to have this and that. It's going to be coming out on this date. So I figured if they all can lie about it, yes, folks, it's coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
Only at Kmart and Macy's.
Okay. That makes more sense.
They're going to send it to us big-time influencers first, the special package.
Right.
Well, I've already got one.
Yeah. I'd feel lucky if they emailed me a picture of one. I would feel special. All right. So that's how that tournament. Now, Greg has another one lined up for this week, but before we get to that, I'll go ahead and give the results. I ran out of time, so I didn't get as fancy as Greg, so I can't put the scores up. But we did the Charlie Brown Christmas pinball for 2 weeks, and I'm going to combine the two because there were people that played on the Switch as well as on Steam or PlayStation or whatever. But it looks like I had the high score at 16.6 million. And then Jabba the Blade. Who's that? Who's Jabba?
I saw that name on there. I was wondering that myself.
Yeah, he got 15,695,000, and that was played on a computer too. And then Kelly would be next on her Switch score. She got 15,376,000. So Jabba just barely beat her.
Nice.
And then Greg, you played on the Switch. You got 12,400,000 would be next. Then Derek, more at his normal place on the second half of the score sheet. And then Greg, you're playing on your. Did you play that on the ROG Ally?
Yes.
With the 7.7, and then Poe had 6.1 million.
Woo!
So top 10 finish for Poe. But yeah, who's Jabba the Blade? If you're here now, watch, everybody will be like, that was me. We don't know who it is. So, and it's probably Chunky. She probably played and didn't tell me. But yeah, so that was all right. That was a good turnout. Is there a brawl going on somewhere?
I thought maybe Greg's dogs were fighting your dogs. I didn't know what was going on.
Mike is trying to get back. Mike, we can hear you again.
Yeah, it's weird. I switched up the camera, and it just still doesn't want to work. I got the other one. Really weird. It was working, and then as soon as I joined Restream, it like shut off.
That's weird. Huh. Now, I don't know why that would matter. I see Restream changed some of their stuff down at the bottom. I don't know if you're able to switch cameras or anything like that, but they did change some of their settings stuff.
Yeah, let me plug it to another port. Maybe it just doesn't want that port.
T-Dog says, just off topic, just want to give props to my 6 and 9-year-old becoming yellow belts in Kempo Karate. Well, congratulations.
Nice. Yeah, congratulations.
Awesome. Derek says, pinball plays pretty nice. Hey, there you are, Mike.
I work.
Pinball plays pretty nice on the Ally, doesn't it, Greg? That's what he said.
Yes, I do like playing it on there. It's nice to it's kind of like playing on the Switch.
Derek figured out the real deal, Mike. Mike decided to hide since he didn't play either tournament.
That's yeah. Sorry, Derek. That was a choice. I was busy trying to get all my videos knocked out before January.
Yeah, Mike, you were still working when I got up to go to work. And then you went to bed and then woke up before Poe got up. You went to bed and woke up before Poe, inside of Poe's going to bed and waking up. But
yeah, I almost got up like I always do. I'm like, wait a minute, I started vacation. I'm going back to bed. I'm like,
right?
None of this 4 hours of sleep for me. I'm going for it all.
Yeah. Uh-oh. All right. So, Greg, do we want to get to your new tournament before you have to, just in case you have to step out?
Yeah, because I already took all the pain meds I can, so I guess I'm going to have to tough it out. Every 6 hours. I might get on that medicine ball and change that to 4. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, no, I just thought I'd do another quick one for this week. I don't know. The participation's been down, and I talked about it earlier. It's holidays, Christmas, all that stuff. I'm sure it's slowing down, but I still wanted to play one. So anyway, it's shoot, what is it? Dark Knight 2000.
Black Knight 2000.
Black Knight 2000.
You're close. Black's dark. It works.
Yeah. Blessed.
All right. You want me to play it?
Yeah, I did a little video on it. Here you go.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm decided to set up a tournament for this week. Gets you through the holidays with a little Black Knight 2000 classic, the new Williams table on Pinball FX. UUZV. I hope I'm seeing that code right down at the bottom. It's so small on this ROG Alley, but UUZV is the code to find the tournament. It's running for 5 days, unlimited plays, 3 balls, unlimited attempts, like I said. It's been run for 5 days. Password G.Parker, all lowercase. And again, UUZV is the code. So let's go ahead and get it started. And
You got to get to your own tournament, right?
why can't I get down there to it? Go to X. There it is. Okay, I'll get this figured out sooner or later. 4 days, 23 hours, 57 minutes. UUZV Black Knight 2000 Classic Realistic Mode. Gotta put in the password. There's always a problem on this thing. Don't know why I can't get the keyboard to come up. Password is lowercase G.P.A.R.K.E.R. Play. At least I got that right. Here we go. Pinball FX Black Knight 2000. Tournament for this week for the show. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas this week. From us here at the show and from G.Parkers Arcade Room.
I am the Black Knight.
What you have got here? 1W is the one I like. This is pretty good.
No way.
Now again, this is for the PC. I'm playing on Epic. You can play on Steam. And you should be able to find this tournament on your Xbox and your PlayStation. But you will not find it on the Switch. I did not set one up for the Switch. Sorry. I wish they just let them all intertwine, but I've been down that road before. Well, I'm gonna really blow this one.
That's what she said.
$492,090. All 3 lines. No. Right down the middle. Well, that's a start anyway. Let's see. Match, no match. Okay, 548,100. That's my score. And that's as good as it's going to get for right now. Anyway, there you go. Black Knight 2000 on the PC, the Xbox, the PlayStation. All those will intertwine with each other. And again, not for the Switch. So jump right in. I know it's the holiday week. It might be hard, but it might be something if you want to sneak away from the family, go turn on something and get a game in. Sounds good to me. We'll see you all later. Thanks for watching the show tonight, and we'll catch up with you. Bye now. Have a good one.
Sweet.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I didn't have the audio balanced that well on that. I got to admit that was all played, recorded, and everything using our OBS, but using it on the ROG Alley. So there you go. There's a little pep talk for the ROG Alley. It will do that kind of stuff. It's just, I didn't have the settings set like you do down here on this PC for when I'm recording something. So, but it worked.
Nice. Yeah. It looked and sounded good. Thanks, Derek. I saw that already. Actually, I was checking my notifications. I saw you post it in Discord, so thank you for that, Derek. You're all right, no matter what Mike says about you.
While we're on the subject of pinball, though, I had one other thing I wanted to bring up tonight, and that is, I don't know if y'all are aware that on your Android, their phone, and I think on iOS, Apple too, there's 2 Zen pinball games out there now that can work, and one of them is Amazon. No, it's doggone it. Netflix, yeah. And if you're a Netflix Prime member, it gives you all the tables that are out so far, it looks like, and it plays really great on the phone. Then I saw another one called Zen Pinball World, which you can download. And it lets you play some of the games, but if you really want to play them all and join tournaments with them, you got to buy them. So I don't know, I guess if you don't belong to Prime, that'd be the way to go. But the Prime one, I don't know why they released it 2 different ways. Anyway, there's 2 other options, and I gotta admit, I was sitting there bored the other day and just played a few games of Zen Pinball on my phone, so it's kind of neat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be another one on there that was Zen. I believe it might have been, because I used to play Funhouse on my phone. So that would have been a few years back.
Yeah, I think there was one before this. I think FX2. I think there was FX2 had some an app for that, but I'd heard it was coming out. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of fun when you're sitting somewhere and they go, "What are you doing?" Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty snazzy. I played some the other day. Yeah, it does have limited games, but you have to download. Like there you go, Mike.
Oh, okay, nice.
Got the Star Trek, and you can download it to your phone. You have to download the tables before you can play them, but you only get so many for free or something. I don't know exactly how that works out, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
What are you doing under that desk? You mean under your boss's desk?
Right. Right. Yeah, we don't want to hear what T-Dog's doing under the desk.
Playing pinball.
Playing something ball.
Pocket pool.
Pocket pool. All he hears thump, 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 thump. I don't know what he's doing over there.
I win.
Wish somebody could just take and pull my leg like that.
Nice.
Hey. Mine still has the little rings from Gatorade or something around him. He thought he was He-Man.
Nice.
It's like my shelf on the shelf. Stretch comes to life when I'm not here and does shit.
Right? Nice. Oh, so, we didn't really ask any. Poe, how'd your week go? Did you have a busy, exciting week?
Yeah, we we worked a lot. Yeah, they kind of got me because we had to put in for our last vacation days back in November. So I put in for Friday, and then when the schedule came out, they had a scheduled Saturday too. So I had Friday off, and then I had to go back for one more day, Saturday, and then I started my vacation now. So, but let's just say we probably didn't work as hard as we normally do on Saturday when we came out, though. It was one of those things.
Right.
And they do a feast every year. We all throw $20 in, and those guys do 3 days of Christmas feast. So they get pizza and wings the first day. And the second day, what did they get? They got Italian roast beef. And then people all brought in side dishes too. So we had hot sausage and meatballs, just everything. It was like way too much. But we were getting bloated on the first break of the day and then going out and work until noon and go back in and get bloated again. So it was, but it's always a fun time. Just way too much food. And I actually had some pop too. They had the Coke Zero there, but I went for the regular Coke. I'm a bad boy.
Oh man, how do I get Poe off the show? What is with this? Yeah, we did something kind of like that. I don't know if she's still here. It might be safe to say, but for Christmas, since this is our last day that we work before Christmas, Kelly was giving out $100 bills to all the employees, but she ran out right before Chunky got to work today. So, yeah, she gave the last one away right before, so Chunky didn't get one. And don't be confused by the name Chunky. She's kind of way thinner than I am for sure. She's not a large girl. It's not rude to call her Chunky. I still don't understand why that's her nickname, but it is.
Well, that's with fat boys. I don't understand that. He's not a fat guy.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I don't know if I forgot to mention it earlier when she was here. I don't know if she's still here. She's probably working, but last week I figured she didn't watch the show last week because the day before on Saturday when she worked with me last, that was her birthday and I didn't tell her happy birthday. I think I mentioned last week that her birthday was around then and she was turning 20. And it was on the Saturday that I worked with her before the show last week. So she's way older now. She's 20 years and 1 week old now. So she's practically an old maid at this point.
It makes you realize how old we are because I think this Under Armour long johns that I put on, I think they're older than her.
Yeah, I hear that. So, but yeah, I did see, Poe, you took off your Friday and then you had to work Saturday and you managed to sneak in a game of the Walkabout Mini Golf Christmas while Kelly and I were working, you fucking dick.
Yeah, I came home from my doctor's appointment and I'm like, well, why not? You know, the wife, that was her last day of work before Christmas break. So I was kind of there alone and figured I would. Well, and it goes when it's one person, it goes fairly quick. So I figured I could record it in enough time, on the PlayStation and just put it up.
Well, I tell you this, I mean, Kelly might deny it, but when we saw that your video posted, it said 11 minutes ago. And when people go live and then they end the live stream, it tells you it posted how, and we were home for like almost 2 hours, hour and a half when that posted. And we're like, Kelly saw that Poe went live and played without us. That son of a, oh man, I'd never heard her use language like that.
I only do that to Derek.
Then we figured out that you had recorded it earlier. So she's like, well, I'm not going to go as far as say he's not a dick, but not as much. But yeah. So, but that's a cool little course though, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that. That was awesome. The music going and everything was huge around you. Oh, that was pretty sweet.
Kelly, we were watching, of course, and you're going through, and she's like, when you got to like the second or third hole, she was already, wait till he gets to that ribbon, loop to loop.
Oh, I hated that one. And then I think I said something like, I'm just going to crank it. And even then it didn't go. It's like, well,
yeah, that hole, Kelly, I think Kelly got a 2 on it one time. We've played that course like 4 times now, and Kelly got a 2 on it one time. But and then in that
I'm thinking in my head the whole time. I think you said she had like 3 hole-in-ones on that course or something like that.
She was. On fire
that was in the back of my mind, and I got like 1 hole-in-one. That was the sleigh where it was easy.
Yeah, she got the. The first game we played, she got the hole-in-one like you did, where you jump it into the sleigh and into the bag. I got a stroke limit. I never could hit that freaking thing. And then the second time we played it, I hit it on the first one. But yeah. And what do you think about the later holes, those couple with the ice skaters and stuff, when your ball becomes an ice cube?
Wow. Yeah.
What are your thoughts about those holes? Fun, not fun, like them, didn't like them?
They're all right. It mixes it up a little bit. I'm pretty terrible anyway. So,
yeah. The reason I'm asking is I was looking on, like an idiot. I'm reading through the Facebook page right after the thing come out, and you get the people that are, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you get the other people that hate it. And one person said they were playing that course, love it. They got to the first one. I think it's the igloo hole where the first one that your ball is frozen.
Yeah.
They shut the game off and they'll never play again.
Oh, wow.
That's I don't want to have a frozen ball. What's this all? I'm like,
well, I mean, you have that in other, Wallace and Gromit, you had the jelly room or whatever, where,
right. Yeah. I thought it was an interesting thing. And it's not like it's the whole course, but yeah. Did you ever go back and look for the lost balls? You were missing what, hole 10 and 11 or something like that?
10 and 11. I haven't gone back yet.
We were talking about it while we're watching you play, trying to remember. And I think on hole 10, it's way up by the tee box where you first tee off, but on one of the tree branches down off the side.
Oh, 11, okay. I thought about that.
I have no clue. Kelly and I are like, yeah, where the hell is that one? We're like trying.
11 is such a small area, but it's so busy. There's so much stuff there that it's just like.
I thought it was in the fireplace, but I think, spoiler alert, I think that's where one of the things is hidden, where you get your club, is inside the fireplace. Because I'm like, it's in the fireplace. She goes, no, that's the hard one. I was like, oh, shoot. That's what she said. Yeah. But I think it's a great course. And I think it's really neat. Like I said, when you go up to see your scoreboard, and then you're like full size in the room, and it's really neat.
Right. Yeah. And then I flew outside of the house, and you could see the Aurora Borealis there. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah. It's funny because we were yelling at you, because at first you kind of looked up, and then you were looking down and around. We're like, Poe, look up. Did you even see it? And then you looked and saw. But what you didn't do, if you go out the door and then turn left and go around the back side of the building, you stayed up high, and if you get down lower, you can look through that picture window and see the inside through the window. It's a really neat little effect. I mean, you're seeing the same stuff, but it's through the window, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I think they did a great job. Mike, what do you think about that new Christmas course? Oh, wait.
I haven't played
it. Yeah. Surely you watched all 57 minutes of my playthrough, right?
Yeah. I'm kidding, Poe. I did. Yeah, I saw the ribbon one. I'm like, I'm not gonna like that one.
Yeah. It's crazy, and but I like that course a lot. Like I said, we've played it 3 or 4 times, and we went through the hard one, and we got the clubs already, and it's pretty neat. The hard course is not at nighttime; it's Christmas Day, so that's kind of neat. And I'll give you a tip though, in case you play. Hopefully, we can play this week while you're off and stuff. Yeah. But that first frozen one, not the one where you got to hit off the skaters and stuff like that, and try not to fall to your doom. The one before that, just aim for the kids that are having the snowball fight, and shoot your ball right over that little lump. That's the shortcut. Because you notice, Poe, it's not out of bounds if you're up on the snowbanks.
Yeah,
so
that was weird.
Even if you don't hit it hard enough, you're still safe. But that's the hole in one path, is to like aim at one of those kids and just launch it over. Plus, you get the benefit even if it's a bad shot, you get to bounce the ball off some kid's face. So who doesn't want to do that? And the gingerbread cookie one, which is like hole 3 or 4. The crazy thing there, if you go straight towards the hole, you'll hit that first bump and you can jump the center thing and land at the hole. But it's kind of a touchy. It's more of a how hard do you hit it is the challenge. Because if you hit it too hard, it'll bounce off the back. If you hit it not hard enough, it'll hit the gumdrop or whatever's in the middle and bounce off to who knows where. But Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I watched some chick on there. She's of the devil. She did all the hole-in-ones. And it's like, what is wrong with this lady? How is she doing this? But anyway, Mike, how was your week?
Busy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been working on the what was it, the Super Double Dragon video, and I did a short. So what was the short about? My Game Boy game for I got it right here. The Tales of Monsterland DX. So I got that at GameStop. So I don't know if you can see that, and I'll turn it over.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a platform action game. The guy that did it, I think his name's Joel J. Games. So he's the person that made the game. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, I think he's just him that made it. So and then I think Mod Retro is the one that produced it. That's what I'm thinking it is. But yeah, I picked it up at GameStop. And of course, when I did Super Double Dragon, oh wow, we're all balls.
I've got the biggest.
I wanted to get done with that because it's like I still have one more video to shoot, which is going to be the Home Alone video for the Sega Genesis. So I'm just taking today as a break. After that, I'm just gonna watch a movie with my son, and then tomorrow I'm gonna start filming the game. I did test it out today, so I'm glad it worked. One of the things that was kind of interesting when I did look around for a Home Alone for the Sega Genesis, I couldn't find one with the instruction booklet. So it was kind of weird. I just kind of refreshed the page, and all of a sudden somebody put theirs for sale that was completed in box. And I'm like, does this have the instruction booklet? And sure enough, it did. So I ended up buying it. And it was kind of funny. Like, he only had it on for 2 minutes? And there's already 10 people that saved it. And here I am. I'm coming on like, oh, I want that. So I just ended up buying it. So. But yeah, there's I didn't realize that for Sega Genesis games, a lot of them don't even have the instruction manual, which is crazy. So I had to have that. And then what was the other thing I did? Oh, I got some news. So anybody that's interested in purchasing the Chromatic Mod Retro, on their website, they are sold out. So all the colors are gone, with the exception of if you get this one. So I think there's some of the GameStop edition, which is kind of a gray color. So, and then of course, if you buy that Tales of Monsterland, you get one of these. I don't know if you guys remembered, girls like to have these on their phones. So I'm like, oh, that's neat. I could be like a chick and put that on mine. So I did that. But yeah, I'm on their website right now, and all the editions are sold out. And I looked at, I think he has the guy that made it. What's his name? But anyways, the guy that created this, he said, yeah, he's not building anymore. So I don't know if that means just the first edition that came out. But it's still available. So if you go to GameStop, you can get one, but it's going to be the gray one. But I'd probably get it here soon. Otherwise, they're sold out. I mean, unless you want to get the, the Analog Pocket. But, the Analog Pocket's really different. It's more thinner. This one's in line if you like the old school feel of the old Game Boy Color, then this would probably be for you. I'm hoping he makes some more because I'm going to be going on his website to get the headphones and pick up some more games for my Chromatic. So, and I'm really loving it so far. It's a really good handheld. I've brought it already with me, to my niece's birthday. I think that was yesterday. And I had a guy, it was at a bar. So she had her birthday party at the bar. And then he's like, oh my God, is that a Game Boy? It's like, I haven't seen those in years. And I said, oh, I told him it's brand new. It's a new Game Boy. And he's like, what? Nintendo's making new? And I said, no, it was a different company. I said, they re-released it. He was actually pretty interested in it because he told me he played Tetris. That was his game back in the day. Well, he's drinking Heineken, And another thing that came in, I showed Poe already. I think you guys know about it. So my Atari 7800 Plus came in.
Nice.
So really happy it's here. I didn't open it. It's funny. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll show everybody. But yeah, and then I'll show the back. Comes with Bentley
Nice.
Bear, that wireless controller, HDMI cable, and the power cable, but not the plug. So
right.
already,
That's Atari's thing.
Yeah,
well, everybody's
but
thing now.
I was prepared. I bought a plug already for it, before it would arrive here. But I had it in the mail. It said it was going to come over like towards almost the end of December. And I remember being on our last live stream. I was kind of saying like, "Oh man, I wish I could get it so I could hook it up for Christmas when my
Right.
extended family comes over." And then all of a sudden, it's like, "Whoa, what is this doing here?" When I checked out on Friday, and it was at 10 p.m. So someone from Amazon dropped it off at 10 p.m. and
Oh,
I
wow.
was actually pretty happy about it. But I'm not going to open it. I'm waiting till Christmas. Then I'm going to hook it
Nice.
up. And me and my son are going to be playing some Atari 7800 Plus. And then when my family comes over, they're coming over Saturday of next week. And then they can play it as well. So I'm going to have it for the family to play as well over there. And that
Excellent.
should be fun. Especially if I put, was it Miss Pac-Man Atari 2600? Everybody loves
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Pac-Man. So that's going to be the game that's going to be there. Or Bentley Bear, the Crystal Quest game, which I've never played before. Looks fun.
Yeah, it's a fun
So,
game.
yeah.
Hey, Mike,
Thank-
Derek had
yes.
Derek had a question while you were talking about the chromatic.
Sure.
Can you play those chromatic carts in a regular device?
Yes, you can. I saw somebody, I think it was Mad Little Pixel, that had a video on it, but he played, I think, on the original Game Boy, and it has that one part on it. So you push up, it'll lay the block down. That blurring effect, yeah, it doesn't look good on the original Game Boy or the Game Boy Color. So these ones, because of its newer hardware, it looks better, but it'll play. But the graphics, like kind of how it does its streaking, doesn't look right. That would be the only thing if you're playing Tetris and you're like, wow, the artifact that's coming, because it doesn't look like how this one's being played compared to the old one. So, but I think if you had like, was it the Analog Pocket, it's gonna work flawless because of its new hardware. So
Nice.
either of those two handhelds.
Nice. This is Cannabis asked. It's not related to any of that stuff. Anyone play the Christmas themed shmup for the Switch called No More Snow? I didn't even hear about that.
No.
I didn't. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Derek says he has a few modded regular Game Boys. So
Oh, nice.
that's
yeah,
cool.
Derek. Yeah, I was gonna, when I went to PRGE, that's originally what I was gonna go look for, a modded Game Boy, but that's when I bump into Mod Retro. I'm like, oh, I want to buy one, and then of course, when I'm ready to buy one from them, they're like, oh, no, we're accepting pre-orders. So yeah, I'm really glad I picked one up. I didn't realize they were gonna sell out that fast. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is
They're
crazy.
reasonably priced, right? I mean, for something like that, right?
I know, like, I've been seeing a lot of people comment. It's like, I understand, they don't want to pay $199.99 for it, which is pretty much $200, but it feels premium. I mean, I'm willing to pay the price on it. It's not for everybody, and people should know that. If they want something cheaper, of course, go buy the cheaper one. But I never was interested in that. I mean, if I was going to get something like this, prior, if no Mod Retro, I would just buy it from somebody that modded a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, and they're
And
not
get it.
bad, the mods.
Yeah.
I did a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy Color for my son, got the new screens and everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one I would have went for. I mean, I seen this other one. Somebody was talking about this other. It was like $50, this kit. I'm like, I wouldn't want that because doesn't look like the old Game Boy. And of course, the Analog Pocket looks cool, but it's not like how the old one. Now, if you were to tell me like, well, I just want to play Game Boy Advance games, then that's the handheld I would go for. It looks a little bit more comfy than my the Game Boy SP that I used to own. So then I would get the Analog Pocket, of course, to play some of the Game Boy Advance games.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
I
Cool.
bought my son a few years ago. It was a Kickstarter. And it was a kit to make your Game Boy Advance into a home console.
Oh,
So if
nice.
you had, and I went and bought a broken Game Boy Advance just for it instead of taking one of his,
Yeah.
and wired it up so that you could play it on your TV. And then you could take that shell of the old Game Boy Advance and make it into a controller for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Or you could use other controllers for it. And that actually worked out great because before that, I bought him the one that Hyperkin made, that little cube
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance thing, and it sucked. We're waiting for a firmware update or for the fans to make one, and I never found a good update that worked with all of his games. So that
Yeah.
kit that we bought worked out a lot nicer than the one you could buy.
Oh, nice. Did you see that one that Derek posted on Discord? He had the what was it? The Game Boy Advance looking handheld.
I think I saw that. I think it.
Yeah.
Usually, if Derek posts something, I skip right past it.
I was kind of hoping it was like another My Little Pony post. I'm like, oh, what's Derek on that? And then he let me down. I mean,
Let me see. Where did he post it? Where was it posted at?
I think on the handheld section.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
You talk about these modding these things and the stuff people are coming up with. I ran across something the other day and I forgot to bookmark it, so I don't know if I'll find it again. You know how you're getting on Facebook and all of a sudden ads will pop up and then you'll look at them and you'll never find them again. But
Yeah.
I saw the guy is producing a. Ooh, look at that.
There it is.
Is it that thing?
Yeah. Well, I think so. Is that it, Derek?
Or let's see, what else?
No, there it is, right there. That one
This?
right there. Yep.
Oh, that's a video. Oh, geez. Let's see. Can I find a spot that it's actually showing the thing?
There it is. All right, it's in Japanese.
Nice. Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Well, this thing I saw was kind of cool. It turns if let's say you have a switch and the screen goes bad, you can take your switch apart, and this thing's made. It's all put together, compartmentalized, and everything to drop all your switch internal parts. You got to break your switch open, and turns it into a console. It's got a place for your cartridge to cook into, a place for your SD card. Got the on-off the volume switches. A little bit of work you got to do, but if your screen's not bad, you can take a place that punched out in the side of it, and you can actually put your screen in it, so you can set it up. Now you have to use a wireless controller now, or you got the USB. I guess you could use a wire one, but the Joy-Cons, well, I guess they'll work wirelessly, but they won't. They don't connect to it. Play as a handheld. But I just thought it was kind of cool, and the guy made all the electronic. Evidently, I had somebody make them for him, or got the electronic parts to extend like the SD card slot and all that stuff to make it work. But it looks like he 3D printed the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't that much money. So if you had an old Switch laying around that you felt worked but didn't work, the screen didn't work, what a perfect solution just to turn it into its own console.
That's cool. Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Oh, I forgot to mention so Palmer Lucky's the one that's the founder of Mod Retro. So he made the handhelds. He's also the one that did Oculus VR. I'm looking at his thing, and Direct Tech. So I think he builds. I don't know if they're targeting systems for drones, but he he does that as well. So he's pretty rich. Like, dang.
Wow.
So, but I think he said when I saw an interview, he had a thing for I think maybe he grew up with the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy, and that's why he wanted to make it. And he said something about losing money when he built it. So he just wanted to have his own Game Boy put out.
Nice. Yeah. See, you mentioned targeting system for drones, and Poe left.
Yeah, he has to leave because he can't talk about that kind of stuff. He was in the Air Force.
Right. Canada says there's an adapter for the Sega Game Gear that allows you to play physical Master System games on the Game Gear.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I seen that on was it the Analog Pocket? You can play Game Gear games if you buy the adapter on it too. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, the Game Boy wasn't my first handheld. It was actually the Game Gear when I was a kid. So I ended up buying it from my friend. He gave me Sonic the Hedgehog. And I think that was like the only game I liked off the system. And then I actually played more of my friend's Game Boy because I liked all his games that he had. It's like, oh, I think I had a few I didn't like on it. So, yeah. Hey, Poe. I thought that drone picked you up again.
No, my sister posted on Facebook yesterday. They figured out the whole drone thing. They had a picture of the dude and everything. It was Greg Brady up in the attic, shining a light down across on a sheet.
Did he have a like Band-Aid on his lip and everything?
He was blowing a little whistle.
Pull a little screen.
The boys were involved to trick them girls.
That's right. That's right. Hey, not to change the subject, but I'm going to change the subject. I saw a thing. Someone had said about the all the good deals that are going on on Steam right now. And Greg, I don't know if you noticed it because you've been laid up for a while here and stuff. Train Sim World, they have a shit ton of routes and stuff that are on serious sale. And I've gotten into doing the commuter routes. I like stopping and dropping people off and stuff more than doing the freight routes.
Me too.
And that Boston to Providence route that I just bought like 3 weeks ago, it's on sale now, of course. But I was looking at the New York to Trenton route. It's 80% off right now. I got it for like $6 or something like that. And I bought another route that the route was on sale for $8, but then there was a package and it came with that route, another route, and some engine or something that I didn't really care about. But for the 3-pack, it was $12. So I was like, well, why would I pay $9 for one if I can get all 3 for $12? So I did that. But yeah, right now Steam has some pretty big winter sales. I think they go through the 2nd of January or somewhere around there. They started on the 19th. But there's some pretty good sales on. At least that's the only one I've looked at so far. Because when my computer was all boogered up, a lot of my sims weren't working. I decided maybe I should check out Train Sim, and it popped right up, up to 80% off routes. And I clicked on it. I was like, okay, so. I bought a couple of more routes. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good time of the year for that. If some people have the time off and lower prices, it's a great time of the year to run a train.
Yeah.
Get some people over.
Wait, we got breaking news here. Breaking news. Chris, HC, good score on Charlie Brown. Gave it a good crack. Merry Christmas all. Jabba.
So,
yeah, so there's our answer. Who was the Jabba in the tournament?
Too.
Oh, you didn't ask it right when we asked. You should have said, "You will take me to Jabba now."
Right. Right. Yeah.
You know, you're talking about those sales. You do have to watch those. It's just like going to a hamburger joint or a fast food place. You order the meal deal or 2 hamburgers. I mean, you know, it's cheaper to buy a package. Right. But, you know, unfortunately, I've gotten kind of stupid with this. Now that I got the Xbox, on top of everything else I got, it's like I've got that through Xbox now. So now you got me curious to whether to check Xbox and see if Microsoft's got that same sale on, because I'd sure like to get some more routes, because I do like the commuter routes. It's fun to stop and go and try to get your timing right.
Sorry, Greg.
I don't know. It's one of y'all's channel. I see it's paired.
That's not mine. I got I just got salty in mine.
That must be from you, Poe. Hey, speaking of from your channel, where's Mike's Gaming Gal is not here tonight? And
Yeah.
we've gone a full hour and 15 seconds, and we haven't shit talked him when he's not here. Dang it!
Well, it's the holiday season. I don't know what they do up there in that Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have holidays up in Canada. I don't
Something
know how
about
that works.
Empty box day or something like that.
Yeah.
Are they looking for treasure?
He's probably flying drones down from Canada doing an invasion on New Jersey.
They're all wearing mullets, driving around in a Winnebago, drinking Moosehead beer.
That's right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Willem.
Guys, I'll tell you what,
Or props.
Feet's Navidad.
Feet sniffy nod.
I'm going to take just a second, if I can, to thank everybody. Thank my good friends Mike, Ho, Bart, Kelly, Derek, all of you. You know who y'all are. But Merry Christmas to y'all. I'll see you next weekend. Every week gets a little bit better. But I'll tell you what, I'm about ready. I think I've had it. I've been sitting here trying to find a comfortable spot, and as you notice, I left a few minutes ago, and I just got up and walked around, and that helped.
Here, I'll text Cheryl and have her give you a piggyback ride back up the stairs.
Actually, Travis is still here. I told him you 3 years back upstairs, you may have to throw me and carry me up. So.
Right.
Anyway, love you all. Thanks a lot.
Merry Christmas, Greg.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Greg.
And Merry Christmas to y'all, and we'll see you next time.
All right. We'll see you, buddy.
All right,
See ya.
guys. Thanks. How do you get out of here? Oh, here. Leave. That's pretty simple. Leave. Goodbye. Leave.
I was about to say, cue the Hawaiian guitar music.
Right. I don't think I have that music.
Oh no, you need that.
Yeah, that was part of
the ukulele. We need that.
Yeah. What do I have? What do I have over here for that would be good for Greg? We got to find a new one for him. I mean, because this one's the epic one, but I don't think it was all that epic. All right. But let's see, what do we got going? Yeah, so Greg, it was good to see Greg in here. He made it down to his arcade room again. I'll bet you that's feeling good for him. It's been a while since he's been able to get down there. He's got all those games, pinball machines, and all that stuff. And they've just been sitting down there taunting him, I'm sure. But nice to. Let's see. T-Dog's got the questions everyone's wanting to know. You got some strange stuff you're eating for the holiday? Or like blue Star Wars milk, though?
No, I did have that in one of my videos, right? I think earlier this year, the blue Star Wars milk. And
You did.
the Star Wars Oreos.
Yeah, I don't know. I only started watching your channel last week, and I already unsubbed. I tuned in just to see if I got to play that Christmas game with you, and found out I didn't. So I unsubbed again.
I thought Kaos said something rated X there because the print was so small, but I see what he said. Poutine. Poutine. Okay.
Yeah. Not quite as tangy as what you were thinking. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hey,
Oh,
I
Greg
saw
made it an hour.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What were you going to say, Mike?
Yeah, I saw like on Steam that Dredge is for sale, 50% off for $12.49.
That's a fun game.
Really?
Yeah, I need to beat that. I'm actually pretty high up there. I need to finish that game.
Yeah. Kelly got way farther than I did. I don't know. Did you ever finish it, Poe?
No, I like to start stuff and then get people watching it, and then I just quit and never get back to it.
Hey, Sean, the Great Gamer's in the house.
Hey,
Always
Sean.
good to see Sean.
Sean, what's up?
Merry Christmas to you, Sean. Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Kelly's funny because she plays that dredge, but she gets scared of deep water, and it'll freak her out when she's in there and the monsters are underneath her. So she'll like shut the game off. She's like, "Oh, I'm getting to this new." Oh no! And then she turns it off. Yeah, I knew she was going to try to get further than she ever had before because she put some puppy pads down on the couch before she sat down because she knew she's going to pee herself. But yeah, she still quit. But yeah, that is yeah. I haven't been able, like I said, I haven't been able to check the sales very much. I just, because I launched the train sim, it said, hey, these are on sale. So I went directly to those. But I know usually they have pretty good deals around the Christmas time, that winter sale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
going to look on the iArcade or just look around and see if there was any good Christmas type themed games to play on there. I was going to do that yesterday, and then it didn't happen. So I know there was a couple on there that you played last year that came with, I think, original iArcade stuff. And I had those too, and had never tried them. And then I watched you play them on there. But
Nice.
Yeah. Sean made it to 10,000 subs. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Congrats. Congrats.
Wow.
Awesome.
Sean.
Congratulations. Yeah, Kelly tries to hurry up, but it freaks her out. See, even how we're bringing up Dredge and how much it scares her. So this is a good time for me to remind. And then in May, we're going on a cruise. So
Oh, nice.
she's already looking forward to going out on the water. I told her I'm going to pull up one of those videos. You ever see those videos on YouTube of the rogue waves and the ships that are? We're going to watch a bunch of those right before the cruise.
Don't
She's
forget
not a
watching.
big fan of. Was that
Don't forget to watch Poseidon and Titanic when you're on the
right?
cruise.
Yeah.
God.
She's not a big fan of flying either. And like the last time we were going to go on a trip that we were flying, I kept watching all these videos about plane crashes and stuff. She's like, what are you doing? What are you? Yeah. But we're pretty excited about that cruise, though. Never been on a cruise.
Oh, nice.
And even when I was in the Navy, never went on a cruise.
Same. You're not alone.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh, I
now
saw
I forget what.
that you might be interested in. U-Boat. It's like a submarine game for $8.99. It's 70% off. Its
Oh,
usual
wow.
price, it's $29.99. And yes, it is a World War II sim submarine game.
Yeah, that's one of the good ones. That one is very highly rated. I did not see that that's on sale. Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually bought, and I haven't even played it yet. I can't remember what it's called, and I'm looking for the icon. They have the reversal where you're playing on a destroyer and you're looking for the submarines. And I thought that would be cool because, you know, I used to look for submarines for a living, and not from a destroyer, but I thought it might be kind of neat. I'd be curious to see how the tracking aspect of it is compared to what we did in real life. But yeah, Poseidon, Kelly's like Poseidon Adventure, which is a great movie. It's a great movie. If we were in the boat version of Airplane, they'd be playing it on the ship while we're while we're out. But I told Kelly, I said, don't worry. It's in the Gulf of Mexico. We're going from Galveston, Texas, down to Cozumel and stuff down in Mexico, but it's in the Gulf. That they very rarely get big waves down there, so we should be all right.
Yeah.
Probably won't even know that you're on the water. But
Yep. Yeah, just don't go to
Yeah,
the
Derek.
Bermuda Triangle.
buying a game and not playing it yet. Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's hard to not buy games, especially when they're on great sales, you know, and you're like, Well, shoot, I did that with Euro Truck Sim. I bought that at the same time I bought American Truck Sim because it was on sale for $5 or whatever. And it was like a year and a half before I played it. Now that's the one I'm playing more often. So, yeah. But John Lithgow, Twilight Zone plane scene is a must watch.
I remember that. That's a good Christmas movie. I got to watch Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that's the one that had all the bad luck, right? The dude and the two kid actors died in real life when the helicopter blade came off and killed them.
Right. Nice. Yeah. I say nice when you're talking about someone getting killed. I was reading Sean's post, and I just made a vertical screen. It works to increase for live viewers. Nice. Excellent.
Nice, Sean. Nice.
Kaos just picked up a 3D Battleship. Nice.
Nice.
So we know Kaos likes the Battleship. Willem went on a cruise one time and they showed Titanic. Nice. Excellent. So what else you got, Poe? Anything exciting?
Well, supposedly my 7800 Plus is going to be here now Tuesday, they said, Christmas Eve, which is great because I have some games sitting here. And, well, I guess I could have tried them out on my regular 7800, but I ordered 2 of the new games, and they actually came from Atari.
Whoa.
They, green screen here, so. Yeah, I got these ones actually from Atari instead of, because they were sold out on Amazon. And they actually showed up pretty quick, but true Atari fashion, Atari nature, you got them in just the brown box with no packing material whatsoever to protect them. So I was lucky this time because a lot of times people get these Atari games and they're dented in and everything else. So, and I also got notification that their Fatal Run 2600 that I ordered a year and a half ago was supposed to be here Tuesday too. So they finally shipped those. So nice. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And I forgot this homebrew that I bought for the NES came, and I totally forgot I ever ordered this thing, Dead Tomb. And I know Mike likes the different colored cartridges. It's a colored cartridge. They originally came out with these physically on limited run.
Yep.
And then that was a few years back. They sold out. So then they made another 300, I think it was, on 8-bit legit. I remember looking at that and wanting to buy it. And I totally forgot. Yeah, it's a point and click.
Yep.
I totally forgot about it. So when it showed up in the mail, I thought it was something else and opened it, and I'm like, wait, what's this? I'm like, oh yeah, I ordered that like 62 years ago. Forgot all about it.
Nice. Well, you talk about you got those other games, and they came in the plain brown wrapping thing. Whenever I get stuff shipped in the plain brown wrapping, I got to make sure I get to the post office before Kelly. She can't find out about that.
That was an old cartoon I saw years ago, and it says on there, package will show up in plain brown wrapping, for your privacy. And meanwhile, the big truck is outside. The delivery guy's getting out. And it's got a big giant rubber dong on top and says "Dildos are us" on the delivery truck.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Keith sent me a T-shirt from his merch store at Mario All Stars for the Nintendo Wii and Indiana Jones Lego for the Wii. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. That's when my son really first discovered Indiana Jones was the Lego version. And he loved it so much, we ended up having to get him the fedora and the whip with sounds. That thing was cool, man. You press the button. Cool.
Nice. That's awesome.
And those kids now, we talk about nostalgia, and we like Atari, we like NES. My kids are both. My daughter just went and got a Wii, because that's their
Oh.
Nintendo to them. Like, and
Right.
my son wants one, and he was saying he was looking around for one. Prices are going up on all that stuff again. And he mentioned that while we were FaceTiming or whatever, and my wife's like, well, we have one here. No, we don't. He's like, yeah, we have one. I have one. We have one. You can just send them out.
Right.
I modded that thing. I got like 19 billion games on that thing.
Yeah, that's funny you say that on your daughter. For my son Jaden, I bought him his first console was the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was mine that I have here now. He's not really playing it anymore, but that was his first console. He had what was the game he played first? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game.
Oh yeah.
So that was his first console game. Because I asked him, I go, what was your first console I bought you? And he said, oh, you gave me your Nintendo. Don't you remember that? I'm like, oh, that's right. So he grew up with the original NES too. So, but now he's
Nice.
what do you call it? One of those PC
Elitist.
elitists. Yeah. Or the peasants.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my kids the first console was the NES.
Oh, nice.
I had mine while they were little, and that's the first one they played on. And then
Yeah, I got mine out. I had mine all in a big trunk and pulled them out when my son was really little. So he got into Atari and NES first and loves them, especially the Zapper Gun games.
Yeah,
Duck Hunt and all that.
yeah, they pretty much we went all the way through Nintendo's all the way up until they got the original Xbox. That's when they got away from the Nintendo side of it. But
Yeah.
by then I was pretty much just PC stuff because I'd play some of the Nintendo stuff because we always had it for the kids and stuff, but I wasn't. I was more on the PC side by then. So, of course, and I don't think my boys ever played my Intellivision because I had given it to a buddy in the Navy. I let him borrow it, and then I was getting out of the Navy, and I'm like, oh shit, Troy still has my Intellivision, and he was in a different squadron, but we were all in a group of guys that went through A school together and all that stuff, and then we got separated out to our squadrons. So we were friends the whole time, but he was in a different squadron. We were deployed when I got out of the Navy. I'm like, I don't even know how, and I just let him have it.
Yeah.
But a few years later, I was like, damn it. Why did I let him have that? And now I'm really like, why did I let him have my television? But yeah. But so my kids grew up playing the Nintendos, but the NES was the first one. Of course,
nice.
My boy's a little older than your boy, Poe.
Yeah.
And way older than yours, Mike, because Travis will be 37 this year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
In 2
wow.
months, he'll be 37. So,
Yeah, I just found an old picture come up in my memories of my boy back like 8 years ago when he was picking his first Atari 2600 game from a retro game store here, and he picked E.T. of all the retro games to buy.
nice. That's hilarious.
Oh, I saw T-Dog. Did you see T-Dog's question? NES Indiana Jones was impossible. I'm going to have to agree with you, T-Dog. I never did beat it. I actually got pretty mad because I got pretty far on that game, and I ended up just stopping it. Even if you use a game genie, you're never going to beat the game because it's that complicated. So I agree with him on that. It is really hard. But the arcade game, though, I love the arcade game to that.
Right. I have both of the NES releases, the Tengen Kart and the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Just to have them, but it's the same freaking game on it. So
Yeah.
yeah, what was those natives say in the arcade version? Gosh, we were saying it so much.
Tallywhackers
Right.
rule the world.
Yeah, Tallywhackers rule the world. That was it. Tallywhackers rule the world. Tallywhackers rule the world.
Did we play
Yes.
on NES?
Yes,
for
yes, we
challenge?
did, Derek. Yep. we did.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Willem still he's going to start a bus tour so he can show speed on the bus. Nice.
Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of buses, I saw a short when I was watching YouTube. So there's this bus in Amsterdam, and I was watching it, and then all of a sudden the guy is like turning into the river. I'm like, oh, he's gonna kill all his passengers. That's not cool. And he drove into it, right? And then like, oh, gonna see it sink. It didn't sink. It started going forward. I'm like, what the hell? And then finally he went to the other side and he drove off. And when I looked at the description, yeah, they have these buses, and they look like buses, so they don't look like some transportation kind of like a boat and a vehicle at the same time. This one didn't. Looks like a regular bus. Went into the river and it was able to cross it and then go to the other side. Yeah, and then I actually showed it to my coworker. He teaches at the college, and I said, "Hey, how come you didn't tell me you had these kind of transportations up in over in the Netherlands?" And he said, "I didn't even know about this." He said, "That's cool."
Wow. Yeah. Dang. I was reading Kaos's thing.
Oh.
I found it far more interesting before I read his correction. He says, "I'm having a monkey attack. I need something sweet." And the only thing is his daughter's bag of Christmas stocking stuffers, and she's at her girlfriend's right. And then he corrected, "It's munchies, not monkey." I'm like, oh, it was a way better story before. I could picture him throwing little Snickers bars at this monkey. Get the hell out! What are you doing?
Yeah, I was kind of picturing that too. I thought he bought a monkey in his house.
Right.
I thought maybe since we were talking Temple of Doom, maybe he was eating some chilled monkey brains or something.
Somehow that's funnier when it's just your icon saying it. Teleworkers rule the world. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So what do you got big plans for the Christmas holiday, Mike? You said you were going to play some stuff, and you got your 7800 plus, of course. You're going to play it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hook that up in the other living room so the family can play it there. Yeah, I'm excited because I think my brother-in-law, I think he was into Atari. He's older than me, so he should be. I mean, he's kind of predates the Pong days. So
and I got my 7800 plus right here if you want to just wait.
I mean, he could have been during the time of Space War, that arcade game. So, yeah, he should be familiar with the Atari 7800. So, yeah, I can't wait to hook that up there because my nieces like playing games there and stuff. So it was kind of funny. Last, Thanksgiving, we had the Xbox 360, and we had the, that motion or the camera thing that's set up on the top, the Kinect.
Yeah, Kinect.
And they were, so we have like dance games on it because that's my wife's stuff. And then my son had like other games that you can play with animals and stuff. And I remember too, I actually bought her, my wife, American Idol. So if they want to do karaoke there, so we're going to hook that up as well. So they got karaoke for American Idol if they want to play that game. And then, of course, the 7800. And, that should keep them entertained. I'm looking forward to it because it's like, oh, man, I wish I had the Atari because I told him I'm going to get that. And he was like, oh, man, yeah, do you have Pac-Man? And I got, better. I got Miss Pac-Man for the 2600. So we'll be playing that, yeah.
Nice.
And then some of the new games like the Ninja Golf, the Fatal Run, and of course Poe's Midnight Madness or Midnight Mutants, and then Casey's Gold. I really want to play that game again.
Yeah.
And then of course Food Fight. I never played Food Fight before, so I'm looking forward to playing that.
That's a fun game. That's a fun one to find if you find it in an arcade to play on an actual cabinet.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Oh,
Now that
I
that
see
family
one.
and stuff, is that on that's on Saturday, you said?
Saturday, yeah, we're celebrating
Is
on
what-
Saturday because my wife has to work at the hospital during Christmas Day. So the rest of the extended family is like, well, when are you off? And it's like she's off Saturday, so that's when we're gonna just have our Christmas party.
Nice.
Okay. So Christmas
Yeah.
Day is kind of just gonna be you guys at your house just doing a little
me
bit
and
of
my
stuff.
son,
or-
yeah, because my wife will be
Yeah.
working, but I'll open up the Atari during Christmas Day. That way I can get it all set up for Saturday.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. Willem says his Christmas plans are to have his kids play Ninja Gaiden on the NES so they'll know the frustration we all felt playing.
Right?
Oh, dude, I love Ninja Gaiden. That was my first
Yeah.
NES game that I got when I got a Nintendo.
Chaos said him and his ex-wife used to play American Idol all the time on PS2.
That's the PS2 version I got of American Idol. So I also
then-
bought
I had
it for the
SingStar.
Xbox.
I bought
I don't know
SingStar
who-
for the PS3 for my kids when it was in the clearance bin at Kmart of all places. We got the two microphones, and then we bought more songs for it. And then
Oh,
I ended up
nice.
getting them the Michael Jackson experience. And
Yeah.
You could sing along with that. Dirty Diana, you know.
Oh, it's
Hey,
Mike
Mike's
Cap here.
Gaming Gala showed up, and he said his Christmas plans are to get back to 30 subs he lost today for some baffling reason.
Yeah, I
that money
didn't
thing
mention
did work, Bo, when you were paying people to unsub from Mike. That was pretty cool. I didn't think it would work this quickly, but, Bo said
Well,
it
when
would
you
go.
asked where he was, I thought maybe he was looking into that. I didn't want to mention it live until he mentioned it, but yeah, he was talking about it today.
Dang.
That he was
he lo-
actually
oh,
doing
he
a
lost
countdown.
today.
I lost 23. I lost 25. And that's just crazy.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh,
That is weird. Yeah. When you get that money all at once, makes you wonder what's happening. I don't know. Maybe it's some glitch and they'll all pop back on. Some
yeah,
YouTube
that
glitch.
could happen too. Yeah, sometimes YouTube's acting weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dang, if I lost 30, I'd be in the negatives.
Yeah. It was effective, he says. Yeah, that is crazy though. Makes you wonder. It's as mysterious as whether or not our chat's going to work week to week. You never
Right.
know. But
I mean,
yeah, and I didn't have to change any settings or anything to get it working again. It was 100% them. But I mean, I think I sent you guys the chat as soon as I sent it right away this time. The first time we had trouble with the chat, they were saying, well, it could be this, it could be that, do this, do that. And this time, as soon as I sent the thing to him, like, hey, yesterday we did a live stream and there was no chat. And his first response was, yeah, we had a big problem yesterday with YouTube. We think we got it all figured out. You should be fine. And seems like it's working. But yeah,
nice.
fingers crossed. Yeah, hopefully it's some kind of weird glitch and they show back up. But I don't know.
They'll come back. They always.
Yeah.
What was that in the Godfather movie? He says, "I get out, but they always pull me back in," or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have been bots, I guess Chaos is saying.
BOUGHTS, bots.
How about
Yeah.
bods? BODS.
I hear you can really, you can buy like a whole country to subscribe to your channel. You just got to be careful with that.
Right? Yeah. Oh, so Poe, what are your big plans for the holiday?
We'll be eating here Christmas, but nobody will be staying. It'll be the first year we don't have anybody staying here. My daughter has to work Christmas morning. So her and the boyfriend will be coming here in the afternoon, and my in-laws will come over. And of all things, my wife changed it up. It used to be ham every single year, some kind of ham.
Oh,
And
ham.
she's doing Italian food, I guess. So we're having garlic bread, lasagna, stuffed shells, all kinds of stuff, which I can't complain. I love that stuff. I just never had it for Christmas before. So
Yeah. Derek says you'd always do a test without Poe on the stream. Should gain back some for sure then. Yeah. I like T-Dog's phrasing here. Gentleman and Poe. Are there any challenges?
Any challenges?
Yeah. Greg did a pinball challenge. Check the Discord. It's already posted there. So yeah. 30 in a day. There you go. Willem's on there. Willem's got you, Mike. And his entourage of foot sniffers, they'll probably be, you'll have 50 tomorrow. You'll make up for it. But
you'll be doing your reviews with your socks off from here on out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell?
Yeah. So your daughter's working, you said, so she won't?
Yeah, she'll be coming over in the afternoon. So I imagine then we'll just play a regular Tuesday night here. Probably just stay up too late watching stuff and then sleep in Christmas morning, really.
Mario Party, right? Mario Party.
I told my son we need to do that this week because normally we have at least New Year's Day off. But they already told us you're working straight through next week. So after vacation work. So I thought New Year's Eve would be perfect for Mario Party because we used to play board games all night long when everybody was living here, So I thought we could get on Mario Party and play that all night. But now I'll have to be in bed at a reasonable time, New Year's Eve. So
yeah. All right, T-Dog. T-Dog's got a cruise. So
see you, T-Dog.
Merry Christmas to you, T-Dog. Thanks for stopping in
Merry
and visiting
Christmas.
with us for a while. And hope all goes well with you for the holidays. So, yeah. But, yeah, love Mario Party.
The newest one's great because you can play online. But it was the perfect year for that for us. So,
you know what? I've never played any of the Mario Party games.
When you get your family over there, a lot of people together, that's a ton of fun. Sit there and play. But I mean, of course, just like mini golf, the more people you have, it's gonna take a while to play. So.
Yeah.
Oh well, my niece has got the MetaQuest 3. You should probably tell her to buy that mini golf game, so we can play that on Christmas, or not Christmas, but Saturday. It's coming Saturday. That'd be fun.
Yeah. And
I figure,
cool.
hopefully we can all get together and play that. We'll do it at a reasonable time for all of us, probably 8 a.m. my time.
That'd be great. That's fine for me. I wake up at 5 every day anyway, so that's 7 for me. I'll be fine. I'll be in my second pot of coffee, so it's fine. But
my character will probably not move until I'm done drinking my coffee.
Mike wouldn't have not even gone to bed yet if he was editing the video. But we definitely need to play some golf. And the beauty with that walkabout, you can tell her if she picks up the game, all the courses that you've purchased over time, she can play with you too.
Oh yeah.
Only one person that's playing has to pay for it, so that's pretty cool. Oh, Mario Party 10 on the Wii U was awesome because one person could be Bowser and play against everyone else, play against the rest. That's cool.
Nice.
That is cool.
Yeah, my phone didn't even warn me here, and I'm at 2%. I had to hurry up and plug in.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Well, maybe that's a sign we should go ahead and get to our final thoughts. And we are at over an hour and a half into this thing. So, Mike, do you have any final thoughts?
Sure. I already put out my new video, so Super Double Dragon's out.
Nice.
And then, like I said, taking a break today, but I'm gonna start working on a new video tomorrow. So it'll be Home Alone for the Sega Genesis. Be doing that, and then January, perhaps I'll do the Atari 7800 Plus. So I'll put out a video, but I'm not gonna do the. This is kind of killing me, like trying to get all these videos knocked out before December's done. So yeah, after when January, I'm going back to normal schedule. So there will be 3 videos at least with the how I'm doing things from now on. So I'll have that same formula. But the cool thing too on this video, I got my new intro, so it's animated
cool.
this time. So
Oh,
and
that's
then I changed up the track. It's the same music track I've always had for the gaming Road Warrior theme, but it's different in the intro, so it sounds a lot better. So
nice.
Excellent.
that's all I got.
All right, Poe, what do you got?
Nothing.
All right, so that'll end it for tonight.
Last year and the year before, I did a Christmas special, but I hadn't even thought of anything for this year. Normally, I at least would have thought about it by now. So maybe I'll do something real quick over the next few days for that, because those were actually, I think, my highest viewed videos each year were the Christmas ones. But I just haven't been motivated or had the time. So yeah, just I'm sure I'll do something on the 7800 plus, even though once again everybody else has had it for a few weeks now or whatever. So I'll still do my own unboxing just for the heck of it.
You can do a negative review, and then that would be different.
Probably get a ton of views.
Yeah.
People love the hate. People love the hate.
They do.
That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Just that? Is that it?
Just that. I gotta still figure out the flight, the Star Wars yoke, but I just haven't gone down there to even mess with it. So it's sitting there attached to my iRarcade, so screwed in the mount and everything. So I mean, at least it fits nice on the iRarcade.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah. And I don't really have anything either going on per se, because of course my computer decides to shit on me like right before my weekend when I got to work. So I come home from work and then I'll come out and mess with stuff for a minute and then go in and eat and all that. So that's my big plans for this week, is see if I can figure out exactly what's going on with my computer. And of course, play Greg's tournament. That's my big plan for this week.
Yeah, I wanted to play his old one, his other one, but something happened. I didn't put my PlayStation 5 in standby mode the last time it was turned off. So I thought, well, I'll hurry up and play in it yesterday, and I grabbed my PlayStation Portal, and it wouldn't connect to my PS5. I'm like, oh, crap. Well, by then, I think there was only about a half hour left in the thing. So,
yeah. That's a fun game, but it's hard. This one's hard too, though. Black Knight 2000. It is a tough game to score high on, but it is a fun table. UUZV is the uniform Zulu Victor. If you're playing on anything except the Switch, he didn't do a Switch one. No, we didn't buy them. I was going to say I might quick do one on the Switch, but we didn't buy those tables yet. So, but yeah, so if you're on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, or Epic Games playing on Pinball FX, you can find Greg's tournament, UUZV. Password is G.Parker, as always, all lowercase, all one word. Get in on that tournament. Let's see if we can get more than 5 or 6 people to play. Let's see if we can get 10 in there. But it's a fun game. Brand new table, so it's fun. That's fun too. So other than that, I don't know. I might play. I was thinking about it the other day. I might play those Christmassy games that I had on the iArcade, and might decide to record a video. I don't know. I was all excited because that software for the talking to the air traffic controllers when I go flying, they released the traffic. They put out a video. I watched it this morning. They're adding some more AI, and it's pretty badass. The dude was asking all kind of random questions, and the software was handling it perfect, even to the point where he said at one time he was talking to one of the air traffic controllers, and it's all computer generated, and he said something like, "I hope you're having a good day today." And the traffic controller said, "Thank you, but try to keep your communications air traffic related. It's like, so he kind of got scolded. So,
So on that game, do you have it where you can fly over like New Jersey and then the air traffic controllers say, "Hey, there's unidentified flying objects flying in the sky. What do we do?"
right, yeah. I got buzzed by some drones, and I tried chasing them, but I lost all control of the aircraft. And then I realized I was just in G.Parker mode. That's why I couldn't fly well. But so that's exciting. And they said VFR is coming soon too, which is what I've been waiting for. VFR, air traffic control. So I'm excited about that, but that's all way down the road. So I think Chaos sums it up really nice right here with his last. Have a safe and happy Merry Christmas to everyone out there.
Christmas.
And and we will be doing a show again next week, even though it's between the two holidays. I'll be here. I don't know if I'm assuming you guys will be here next Sunday night. If we aren't going to be here, we're just not going to tell Greg, so he sits in the green room for an hour. But that's about all I got. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone has a safe and happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Gideon, if you're watching this replay, where the hell were you? Acting like just because it's 2:00 in the morning your time, you have an excuse. But Willem, have an awesome Christmas with your families.
Yeah,
Peace
Merry
out. Yeah.
Merry
Thanks
Christmas.
for stopping in. And everyone else who was here, Derek, of course, Kelly, Chaos. I'm just scrolling through. Mike's Gaming Gala made it in. Good to see you again. T-Dog was here. Am I missing? Who else am I missing?
Salty.
Salty was here. That's true. Yeah. And of course, what's she called? Chunky.
Chunky.
I don't know. Yvette. I just found out her nickname was Chunky today. I'm like, who's this chunky person? She's like, that's me.
Chaos's monkey.
Chaos's monkey was here. Kelly says Merry Christmas. Mike says Merry Christmas, eh? All right, I'm going to run the outro. I think it's the same outro from last week. So you guys will get to see the beefcake Poe and Greg and Mike's fancy background. So, all right, I'm going to click this. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.